Not really get any better than that, does it? No, not really. I'm glad you agree. Now bloody hell, give us a chance, mad Commodore. I ain't even watched half the videos you uploaded last week. Well, I wasn't actually going to have the camera on, but you know me. The whole point of this recording business is, I keep a memory. A record of my memory. Now, you're sitting on the damn lighter. Hey, where's the lighter gone? Oh, here you go, buddy. Here you go. You stay there. So, we got tea, and we got the other essential ingredient for old fart C64 gaming with lots of complaints. Looking pretty good on the camera. Don't tell me he's doing that bullshit again. Oh, fuck's sake. There's something wrong with this file browser. Something's changed on it. We're gonna have to. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking rename this FB64 to a single character. Maybe we'll just label it 2. Yeah. Just for that, you can have the auto runner disk loading sequence of keystrokes. Right now, let's see. Medium to dark grey clouds. You can hear the tyres of the cars over the wet road, although it's not actually raining at the moment. And you just come back from school, studying for your useless O-levels. And something I would have done on this TV around that time is play Lightforce. Well, actually, we'll get into that in a second, but now I was actually I spent an hour trying to fucking squeeze out the tech specs and limitations of the Famicom and therefore NES via the arsehole of Google, but of course that was like the most constipated shit of a 90-year-old you could possibly have fucking almost killed me from an aneurysm. See what I mean? I'm fucking clicking on this, that, the other. It's just a bunch of arseholes talking about it. Wikipedia is absolutely useless. See, I know the good and bad points of the C64 inside out, but I need to know exactly the same level of detail for the NES before I start talking about which is better in which situation. Fuck you and your press run stop. Now get the fuck out of my face, you fucking dumb cunts. And no trainer options. So it's a good thing that I was planning on playing it without trainers, because Dan's Teeth and John Gage played 2 different games that I actually played or recommended or something. Well, I think they both watched the IO video, which is an insanely difficult game. But so I was like, okay, well, doesn't really get any closer than this, short of buying, number 20 of a particular road in a particular part of North London that I used to live in 1986. In my prime, and probably a bit of, a couple of glasses of, the water of life, shall we say. Drunk from the, not the whiskey, no, from the cup of Christ. the beaten up one, according to Sean Connery in the third Indiana Jones film. So my problem with this game is it's got the fucking 1983 badly designed C64 game problem, which is the fucking main sprite is too big. I can't remember if it was Kettle or Trap. I played another game and that was like, ugh. They've been taking notes from Galaxians by Solar Software, where the sprites are too fucking big for the game. So I was going to play this without the trainers anyway, because I know how to play it, and you have to have the music on this bloody game. It's the only good thing about the game. I used to load it up after you know, a couple of days playing it, thinking, oh, the fucking graphics are shit. So they're very badly drawn fucking 4-colour screens. Again, with a BBC Micro shit. You got purple, white, black and grey. The only colour the BBC Micro can't produce here is fucking grey. And it's not great. It's just fucking grey. Yeah, I'm still having me roll up, mate. So yeah, the reason I wanted to find out exactly how the PPU and the APU work in the NES is because the best possible racing game for the C64, you know, into the screen, you know, scaling graphics, 3D kind of thing, not polygons, that has never been done on the C64. Every single one of those games has a problem. It's either frame rate, frame skips, shit graphics. Outrun is very fast, but the pixel art is very shit. And the road and the dirt on the side of the road are the same colour, which I fucking hate. So, you know, Outrun itself is a very fast game engine. Anyway, you can't judge the machines on the games. You know, you can't say the NES is better than the C64. But what I did find out about the poor little Famicom sound chip is it's fucking shit. The DMC channel, is it, or DCM or something like that, which is basically their sample channel. Not really any better than the you know, the fluky buggy sample playback of the C64, you know, using the volume click thing, and they're not any better quality. And I think it only does it 1 byte at a time, so it's exactly as CPU intensive as on the C64. So actually it's bollocks. 2 of your remaining 4 sound channels, one of them has to be noise, and 2 of them have to be fucking square waves. There's no sawtooth, and you get 1 triangle wave. And I couldn't even find out how many octaves the frequency ranges on that shitty sound chip on the NES. But I can guarantee you it's not 16-bit precision, and it's not 9 octaves. Yeah, not Octavius Kitten, mate. That's not my kind of channel. They don't cover anything that interests me. In fact, I think I stopped watching that channel when the Spectrum videos stopped. Yeah, exactly. They weren't even C64. Okay, I think the SID is on its way out on this machine. That's how you test that. Well, more importantly, fucking hell, that's really bad. Sounds as bad as fucking Win Vice 1.4. I wonder if they've fucked it up on the crack. I'm going to have to download a non-cracked version of this game and try that. No, not good at all. Sound effects it is then, you get everything on my channel. So yeah, that's a real shame about the NES specs. I just thought you go on Wikipedia, it'd be all there, but the Wikipedia page is fucking useless, mate. And even if you click on the separate link for the PPU, that is useless as well. And anyway, enough with the NES. The NES sound chip is nothing compared to the SID chip in every way possible. C64 sprites are not worse, they're just slightly different. The NES can only have 8 pixel wide by 16 pixel high sprites per scan line, so about the same as the C64 when you use a high-res overlay over a multicolour sprite. And they've only got 2 kilobytes to assign for the fucking PPU, because it's very expensive VRAM, which Commodore famously refused to use J Miner's updated Amiga chipset he produced in 1988-89 before he left that useless company. The C64 has 16 kilobytes that the VIC-2 chip can see, and that's a 1981. What the fuck is going on? So really the problem with the C64 is too many games were written by arseholes, fucking drawn up by some clueless cunt who failed to get into art college, and the music is really the saving grace, because we had a lot of good composers even in the early days. So there you go. It's all down to the lack of quality of the British software houses. They don't get rapid fire built in, so that's a big fuck off to FTL software for that. Let's see how it plays without any cheats. Although I could have the Robtech Game Killer plugged in, you wouldn't know, but I haven't really. Plus I'd have to reach over and you'd see the massive bald patch on my head while I'm trying to find the little blue button on the bastard thing. Now I should point out I'm still smoking at the moment. You can't shoot them. Oh, and I haven't got my CRT glasses on at the moment, but that's probably a good thing with the blockiness of these graphics. The graphics are terrible. You've got light blue and yellow and black. It's like fuck off. And they've gone for a solid black background because they're ripping off Star Force, obviously, very badly. My advice to anyone back then would have been fucking save yourself £8 and just buy a fucking Warhol. Which is another game I need to play without bloody trainers. I mean, again, the game engine coding is pretty good. Can I blow that bastard up? How can I fucking miss all that? That's shit collision detection, that is. I think it's the control center. Oh, you can blow them up. But not always. Right, where's them goddamn CRT glasses? I didn't get anywhere near the high score, obviously. Now, would I say it's a difficult game? Not necessarily, no. Jesus Christ, this is coming out really shit on the camera. Because there's not much in the background. Not much in the background at all there. Well, if we move the curtains a little bit, my lovely crushed velvet curtains that George Costanza would love to be ensconced in. No, that don't fucking help. Oh, you bastard. Luckily that button still works. Nah, it's still flickering like a bastard. That probably looks alright on the camera. It's really for the sprites. They've chosen medium grey as one of the constant colours. Right, here we go. Thank you. So I probably would have had a Competition Pro when I'm playing this back then. So, because I think I've got that for my Atari ST. Possibly at the PCW show, the first one I went to. But I think I did go to an Atari show before that. Obviously because I had ST, so... Ah, you asshole. I mean, the game engine coding is absolutely fine. And the music is quite good as well, obviously. Obviously not on this Situ. I'm going to have to pull out another C64 soon, I reckon. Said something about if you shoot 4 control centres, you get an extra life. They must be the square things. So, I mean, it's really... It needs a graphical refresh, this game. That's all there is to it, really. Oh, bloody hell, the sun's coming out and hitting the 4 white houses opposite me, for fuck's sake. Why you gotta paint them such a dirty colour like white? Now, I'm not really sure how many of those things I've taken out. Maybe you have to knock out all the things on one of them climbing frame type structures. So we are on a different level now, okay. No comment. So they're a bit better here because there's something going on in the background. I can't really check the camera to see how that's faring with this new thing. I'm trying to knock out these control centres to get an extra life. I mean, they're still not great. You're telling me I can crash into those things then? So I'm skimming on the ground like a fucking speeder without... fuck's sake, fuck off. The game itself is alright. That's the sad thing. It's got like one of the best Hubbard tracks I've ever heard. It's nicely written. It's not bad design for an arcade game, I suppose. Seem to be losing lives a lot quicker on this level than the other one. Because they fucking come from behind, innit? Backs to the wall, innit? Yeah, that's what we used to say. But, so actually, it's only the graphics that really mark it down. So, okay. Graphics are quite important. Let's have the sand on. Does that help the situation a bit? Piss off, you cocksucker. Ah, come on. Fuck's sake. How far back does it put me when that shit happens? Only got one life. Ah, no. Is that my last life? It is. Oh, right, okay. This is a very annoying way to do the high score, so I'm knocking it down half a point for that. So I think this game gets a 7.5 out of 10, really. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck off then. What a stupid way of doing it. The only letter that had anything to do with MC. What a fucking bullshit. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm going with 7 out of 10 for this. So I need to replace that idiotic high score entry business. And it needs a desperate graphical update. Other than that, it's alright, I suppose. I'd give it 1 more point if it was a budget game because of the music.